Alrighty, so I would like to start by saying how absolutely thrilled I am to be a part of this important celebration. You all have strived to do your best here at Rockingham Community College. Therefore, I would like to acknowledge not only those who are receiving the awards today, but the other students present as well. College can be hard. We're expected to juggle 4 to 6 classes, jobs, and then our lives outside on top of everything else. So with that being said, props to you. Go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause because this is your hard work and determination that got you to where you are today. Thank you.
So, good afternoon to all of you. I want to join Diana in thanking you for coming and welcoming you to this annual event. Our Student Development Division hosts this as an opportunity to say congratulations to our students who have received recognitions for their achievements in the classroom and outside the classroom. The faculty and staff members of the college who work with these students take special pride in watching the students grow, develop, gain skills, and prepare themselves to move on in the future. Many of our students will move on from here to a 4-year institution. Many will move on to the workforce. Many of them will move on, in addition to those, to community service. Some will move on in serving their country by way of the military. So I want to take a moment and say to the students who are being honored today, congratulations. We honor you, and you honor us by having come to RCC to pursue your education beyond high school. I think that so many of you whom we are looking at today as honorees are students who have achieved so very well, and we know that there is great promise for your future in continuing to do so. This is not only a special day in this particular year, but it's also the first time since 2019 when we have gathered in person for this ceremony. Because of the pandemic, we were not able to gather the past 2 years, and we prepared a video tribute, but it's just not the same without being able to come together and to see persons in person and to congratulate our students that way. So that's an even more special reason, I think, for being excited today. The awards that are going to be presented today are outlined in your program. They are awards for participation in campus organizations, academic achievement, service, and representation to our college. I especially want to say to the faculty members who are here, thank you for the very hard work that you've done in determining the recipients of your various academic honors that you will present today. Following our program today, the students who are receiving awards will be asked to come immediately to the front of the stage so that photographs may be taken to help promote to the rest of our campus your achievements today. So please remember not to depart, but to come to the front of the auditorium. The program that you have in your hand, hopefully, is the order in which all of our awards will be presented. The presenters who are here are simply asked to follow the program. We will not be introducing each presenter so that our program today will have a nice, smooth flow. And then the students who are receiving recognitions, if you will kindly come forward when each presenter is announcing your name. So again, welcome to this wonderful time to celebrate, and let's begin our ceremony of awards.
Good afternoon. My name is Phil Harlem, and I'm the assistant professor and AFA coordinator for our fine arts department here. And I would like to, before I announce our art club award for outstanding service, I just want to share the importance of the art club or clubs in a broader sense within our community. And I think part of the importance, as this gives our students an opportunity to apply leadership, apply some of the what we call their soft skills, embracing their leadership skills and their again that kind of position. So, Art Club has been able to meet again as we are meeting here today in person, and I think we're really happy and excited to have that opportunity. And the student that we're presenting our award here today has really stepped up and above and beyond, and has really embraced this new sense of leadership and that sense of responsibility. And I think we'd like to have Tori Parson come up and accept this award for this year's Outstanding Service Award for the Fine Arts Club. And I just want to say that Tori can also, her studio work is outstanding and fantastic work. She's also showing work in the student art show, so if you all are on campus later this week, please encourage you to go and see her work in the ground level of the Wickham Student Center. So, thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Shaka Walker, and I serve here at RCC in our Early Childhood Education Department. It's such a pleasure and an honor to introduce a few of my students to you who are being recognized today for their outstanding achievement in the Early Childhood Education Department. The first student that I would like to come up is Hillary Sabert. Hillary has been an outstanding student this semester. She has grown so much, and I just know that she's going to be such an asset to our early childhood education program and to the early childhood education field. In the beginning of the semester, she was creating lesson plans, and we talked, and I've just watched her thrive and grow, just as a student, as a teacher, all of the creativity that she has to give, her patience, and she's just going to be such an asset to the community. Thank you so much, and I'm so proud of you. Our second recipient is Ashlyn Pruitt. Ashlyn is another outstanding student. What I will say is that Ashlyn has some really creative lesson plans as well, especially in the math. The way that she incorporated hands-on, tangible materials for the students of all different textures. The students were so excited. She incorporated Lego math, which is something new and innovative, and recording her lessons and then watching her in the classroom. It's just been such a joy and a pleasure. And she is another student that is going to be such a great asset to our community, and I'm just so proud of her. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Lori Murphy, and I have the pleasure of presenting the award for the Outstanding Associate in Arts graduate. This award recognizes overall achievement of a student graduating in May or July with an Associate in Arts degree. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Associate in Arts Award is Ms. Raina Sherez. Unfortunately, she's not able to be here today, but I would like to tell you a little bit about her. Raina was a student in my pre-calculus course during the pandemic, so lots of references to the pandemic, but I think it made us stronger. The course was given in a virtual synchronous format, which created many challenges for the students. Despite these challenges, Raina excelled in the course. She took the initiative to ask insightful questions, and she participated in all of the virtual lectures and activities. She was a valuable virtual group member and often came to my virtual office hours to get assistance. Raina was always respectful and gracious with her classmates and myself, so much so that she has left a lasting impression on me as I have remembered her and my desire to nominate her through the past 4 semesters. Raina made the most of a difficult situation, taking advantage of the resources available to her, and ended up with one of the highest averages in the class. Raina has also proven herself in other classes, accumulating an impressive GPA of 3.935. Dr. Elena Baker, Raina's English professor, had this to say about her. I first met Raina in English 111 in fall of 2020. I was immediately impressed by the maturity and responsibility that Raina took throughout the semester to make sure that she was on the right track to be successful in our class. When given feedback in her work, Raina always responded positively and prepared questions for follow-up. Class time was never wasted, and she displayed in her drive and ambition an intelligence that will help her to be successful in whatever career she chooses upon matriculation from RCC. I had the opportunity to teach Raina once again in English 112, where she impressed me then with her ambition in taking on projects that were not always the easier route, but would be more rigorous and yet more useful to her in the future. Her acknowledgement so many times in our conversations that the projects she chose were rigorous again showed me that she is willing and determined to work harder to benefit her more in the long run. It has been a joy to watch her confidence grow, and I think she is going to be truly successful on her continued path. So Raina continues to work hard even in her last semester here at RCC and is targeted to get straight A's once again. Raina will be transferring to UNC Greensboro, where she plans to continue her studies and obtain her Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education. So please join me in congratulating Ms. Raina Cherez.
I also have the honor of awarding the Outstanding Associate in Fine Arts student this year. And I think what I'd like to do is have Catherine Mullins and Maddie Thaxton join me up on stage, please, so we can give them a round of applause. So when we consider the department, the awardees of this for this year, we consider that their preparedness in the classroom, the creativity of their ideas, the execution of their work, and I think also their willingness to tackle challenge in the work, challenge in their lives. And I think that these two wonderful, caring, and positive students have not only succeeded those challenges, but they've also been a signpost and a leaders in the classroom. So their willingness to start things again and re-embrace things that maybe don't go well and identify those things that do go well, I think is exactly the kind of students and the kind of leaders that we want in the classroom, and I'd like to congratulate you on this year's award.
Good afternoon. My name is Lori French, and I'm presenting the Outstanding in Science Graduate Award. This award recognizes overall academic achievement of a student graduating in May or July with an Associate in Science degree. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Associate of Science Award is Jeremiah Langston. I had the pleasure of teaching Jeremiah in both Biology 111 and 112 in the fall of 2020 and spring 2021, and that was right in the midst of the pandemic. Despite several disruptions caused by COVID, he quickly adapted to a virtual synchronous online classroom and excelled. At the end of this semester, he will have completed his 2 general biology courses, his 2 general chemistry courses, both his college physics 151 and 152, as well as pre-calculus all the way through Calc 2. That's a lot of math and science, and has done it admirably. He currently has a 3.93. Jeremiah also worked as a biology and chemistry tutor and math tutor, he did all 3 disciplines, biology, chemistry, and math, in the peer tutor program in the ARC this past year. With his knowledge of math and science, he was able to assist almost any student that came into the ARC for help. His infectious smile, his sense of humor, and desire to help others has made him very approachable and favorite with students. His supervisor in the ARC said that he was always very helpful and that he would go the extra mile as the tutor in order to accommodate the students' schedules. So Jeremiah will graduate this May with an Associate in Science degree. He plans to continue his studies at GTCC and then apply so that he can apply to the Environmental Engineering program at North Carolina State University the following year. Please join me in congratulating Jeremiah Langston as this year's Outstanding Associate in Science degree.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Elena Baker, Assistant Professor of English, and today I'm so excited to present to you the award for this year's Outstanding Student in Humanities. The Outstanding Student in Humanities Award recipient demonstrates excellence in courses related to humanities disciplines. It is my honor to welcome to the stage Ms. Haley Aharon as this year's Outstanding Student in Humanities. I first met Haley in 2019 in English 111 and had the joy to teach her once again in British literature. I've gotten to know Haley over the years as a bright and ambitious leader in our school community as well as outside of RCC. She's currently a member of RCC's PTK chapter and is planning to attend UNC, where she will earn her bachelor's in nursing and eventually become a labor and delivery nurse. When she's not working on her studies or helping others, she enjoys the outdoors and spending time with family and friends. Haley, please accept this award in recognition of all your hard work. Congratulations.
My name is Aaron Bowman, and I teach anthropology and sociology here at Rockingham Community College. I'll be presenting the Outstanding Student in Literature Award today. This award is presented to a student with a minimum GPA of 3.25 with at least 24 semester hours completed. Successful completion of multiple literature classes are required. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Student in Literature Award is Cecilia Silva. In reviewing Cecilia's record, she showed exemplary performance in multiple literature classes along with other courses she has taken. I did just check that out with Dr. Baker before class, or before this ceremony today. I should have done that earlier. In my introduction to sociology course this semester, Cecilia sits up front and is always ready with the questions. She engages well with her classmates during group work. Importantly, she also shows an eagerness to engage with course material outside of the classroom and frequently asks questions via email rather than waiting until the next class meeting. Please join me in congratulating Cecilia Silva. Unfortunately, she's not able to be here today as she had to work, but I will deliver her award to her in class tomorrow.
Hello, my name is Deanna Saffold, and I serve the college and the students here in the mathematics department. Today I'm here to present to you the recipient of the Outstanding Student in Mathematics Award. This award recognizes overall achievement of a student in mathematics. The student who receives this award must have completed a minimum of 24 hours of coursework at RCC and a minimum of 14 credit hours in mathematics courses. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Student Mathematics Award goes to Kennedy Ratcliffe. Ms. Kennedy, you must join me. Kennedy has been attending RCC as a dual enrolled student since her junior year at Rockingham County High School. And as part of her coursework, she's being recognized today for her academic achievements in mathematics, in which she took pre-calculus, algebra, trigonometry, and I've had the pleasure of having her this semester in my statistics class. Now, she is an associate in arts major, and this award does not require you to be in a STEM-related field or, be, in a lot of math and science classes. So it's just, for me, extra special that she is getting this award today because she has chosen to not only pursue her interests, her career plan, but she has also chosen mathematics courses to supplement her education. But she's an associate in arts major, and she may be surprised to learn that she's getting this and being recognized for her achievements in mathematics, but she is well deserving of it. I've also had a few things to say about her, and you might wonder, this creepy teacher that just kept staring at me all semester long, because I think the time of our class is after lunch, and it gets kind of tiring sometimes. You're like, okay, we're gonna make it. We come in hungry, or maybe we just ate and we're tired. But she was always there, always the first one, always waiting for the door to open up, and just her humble, you can tell, her humble personality is very addicting to watch. So she's that student that was like a muse for me. I would just sit in there in class and just often look at her thinking, Kennedy agrees that we can move on, So that's what you were for me. You're actually somewhat of a muse to get me through my day. But I want to mention that she's going to graduate this semester, not only as a high school senior at Rockingham County High School, but she'll also graduate with her associate in arts degree from Rockingham Community College with a 4.0 GPA. And she plans to go in the fall to Appalachian State University to pursue a political science degree. So if you would please join me in congratulating Kennedy as this year's recipient of the Outstanding Student Math Award.
Good afternoon. I am Kenneth Baum, and I teach chemistry here at RCC. And I am presenting the Outstanding Student Natural Sciences Award. This award recognizes the overall achievement of a student graduating in May or July with an associate in science degree. And this year's recipient of the Outstanding Student in Natural Sciences Award is Victoria Song. I have had the pleasure of having Victoria in my General Chemistry 2 class this semester. Victoria is a 4.0 student, and her contributions to RCC are noteworthy and significant benefit to the college. She works in the Academic Resource Center as a math and chemistry tutor, providing students with exceptional help in these areas. Her success in the chemistry class and lab show her potential to be a very successful scientist, and society needs more good scientists like Victoria will prove to be. Natural science is the branch of science that deals with the physical world and includes subjects like physics and chemistry, geology, and others. Many students find these science classes to be very challenging, but Victoria has shown them to be well within her reach. Victoria has expressed an interest in studying chemistry at the university level. With the way that Victoria demonstrates leadership abilities in the class and in the laboratory, I believe she will make an intelligent and productive chemist benefiting the world of science. Join me in congratulating Victoria on receipt of this award.
Just to clarify, my name's Aaron Bowman, and I'm still teaching anthropology and sociology. I hope. Is that right, Dr. Kinlaw? All right. It's supposed to be a joyous occasion, so a little humor. Let me move on. I'll be presenting the Outstanding Student in Social Sciences Award today. This award is presented to a student with a minimum GPA of 3.25 with at least 24 semester hours completed. Successful completion of multiple social science classes like sociology, psychology, history are part of this. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Student in Social Sciences Award is Kayla Martin. In reviewing Kayla's record, she showed exemplary performance in multiple social science classes, along with all the other courses she has taken. In my Introduction to Sociology course this semester, Kayla is always attentive and taking notes. She engages well with her classmates during group work, necessarily at times keeping them on task rather than going off on related tangents, we'll say. She sits up front, and I will admit to eavesdropping on students from time to time on that, and she seems to always bring her group back around in good order to what they should be doing. Kayla displays good attendance and is very responsible in maintaining due dates as well. Overall, a great student. Please join me in congratulating Kayla Martin. Unfortunately, again, she has to work today as well, so I'll accept her certificate and pass it along to her on Thursday.
Hello, I'm Anita Manning. I'm the director of the nursing programs, and I have a few awards to present. The Associate Degree in Practical Nursing Student Caring Awards. First, I want to recognize Janine Rollins. Janine is receiving the Practical Nursing Student Caring Award. Janine has impressed upon her instructors a positive, caring attitude. She has family responsibilities and works as a nursing assistant while coming to school full-time. She works very hard to meet expectations, and I expect her to return soon to complete the Associate Degree Nursing Program, the LPN to ADN option. The next recipient is our Associate Degree Nursing Caring Award, Tiffany Murphy. Tiffany is a hard worker. She's always attentive to detail and is a big advocate for her patients. Her current clinical instructor gave the perfect example. When she had a patient who could not read or write and was Spanish speaking, she worked with the interpreter to help the patient understand and was able to order food for him that he liked. So this was a big accomplishment for a patient that was not able to do things for himself. She plans to work in the Wesley Long ICU once she graduates and passes the NCLEX, and I know that she will continue her education and obtain a bachelor's degree in nursing next. Okay, and then our last award goes to Harley Gillespie. Harley is receiving the Associate Degree Nursing Student Caring Award, LPN to ADN option. Harley graduated from the Practical Nursing Program here at RCC several years ago and returned this past fall to complete her associate degree. So she's been out of school for a few years now, and she has done exceptionally well in the classroom and in the clinical setting. We took her to clinical and sent her to areas that she was unfamiliar. So she did not work in these type areas, and she had a lot to learn, and she recognized that. So she worked hard to learn what patients in the acute hospital setting needed, and she asked for help. She knew what her limitations were, and she made sure that she gave those patients everything they needed. So I've seen her gain a lot of confidence in the last 2 semesters, and I know that she will also continue her education.
Good afternoon. I'm Angie Pruitt. I'm Program Director for Respiratory Therapy, and today it's my honor to give our Outstanding Student in Respiratory Therapy Award to Ms. Taylor Foy. Taylor currently works as a respiratory care assistant at Atrium Health Wake Forest, and she also just completed her clinical internship there for this semester. Taylor has been offered full-time positions at multiple sites pending her graduation and successfully completing her board exams. Taylor has exceeded our expectations to learn the how and why of concepts. Taylor is very in-depth. She wants to know the answer, but she also wants to know why that's the answer. She also goes above and beyond with her classmates in any way that she can. She's been known to hold review sessions during class breaks and talk people off the ledge occasionally. She is passionate about respiratory therapy and would be a great asset to our profession. We have enjoyed watching her learn and grow these last 2 years and look forward to seeing all the great things she will do in the future. Help me congratulate Ms. Taylor Ford.
Good afternoon. My name is Crystal Talley, and I'm the program director here for Surgical Technology. I'm here to present the outstanding student for Surgical Technology, Miss Samantha Wilkerson. Samantha started the Surgical Technology program here at RCC last fall and has maintained a GPA of 4.0, all while working a full-time position at LabCorp as a laboratory technologist in the HLA department. I had to look that up, I didn't know what it was. So the human leukocyte antigen typing is done for people who need bone marrow transplants and those that are donating them. So she has been working there and maintaining a 40-hour-a-week job and doing clinical rotations. Samantha calls herself a huge nerd. On her long drives to class and clinical, she listens to a ridiculous number of podcasts, all about different kinds of educational topics. Samantha has been a pleasure to teach, and I look forward to seeing all of the accomplishments that she maintains or grasps, and she will graduate this July from the Surgical Technology program. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm John Ayers, Program Leader for the Agribusiness Department. About 20 months ago, we began our first cohort in the Ag Business program, and I had a young lady come in our first class, and she was quite timid, a little reserved. She has tolerated my harassment, which I've dished upon her quite vigorously. She has grown to be an outstanding representative of RCC. She's taken the most of all of her opportunities that have been presented to her. She worked last summer in a local ag business and was an asset to the firm. She was offered a position there, but she knew that she would better herself by coming back to RCC. She will be our first graduate of our ag business program. Miss Diana.
Good afternoon. I'm Tim Isley, lead instructor of computer integrated machining. When choosing the student for this award, I looked not only at the GPA, by the way, his is a 4.0, but also who they are as a person. It would be easy to tell you what he does that makes him great. Instead, let me tell you what he doesn't do. He doesn't show up late. He's not okay just getting by on his lab projects, or bookwork. On the contrary, he's completed all of his semester projects plus extra projects. He doesn't hesitate to help a classmate, whether it's a quick tip on how to fix a part or an encouraging word. It gives me great pleasure for the Outstanding Student in Computer Grade Machine to Caleb Price.
Good afternoon. My name's Jennifer Lester. I'm Business and Industry Liaison here at RCC and Apprenticeship Coordinator. And so I'm talking to you today from that Apprenticeship Coordinator piece of my job. And I get to award the Outstanding Manufacturing Technology Student. If you don't know, manufacturing technology here at RCC right now is selected for most of our apprentice students. Those are the students that are in this program. And it was a really hard decision on who I wanted to award this year because we have so many amazing students in that program. We have so many students who are working full-time jobs, coming to school, doing the best they can. They have good attitudes. They're trying very, very hard. So it was a bit of a struggle for me to pick who I wanted to award. But I decided that we are going to award this year to a graduate or a upcoming graduate of our first cohort. His name is Cody Mabry, and he could not be here with us today because he is at work, which is part of his apprenticeship requirements. But basically, Cody has been with us for quite a bit of time. This program, the apprenticeship program, takes about 4 years for the students to complete their associate degree because they're working full-time, they're going to school part-time. But he also started with us prior to the apprenticeship program as a Career and College Promise student. For those of you who don't know what Career and College Promise is, it's the high school dual enrollment program. So he started in the computer integrated machining program as a high school student and has been with us for I guess about 5.5 years now. Every year I have seen improvement with Cody. His GPA goes up every single semester. He is a hard worker. He is kind. He helps his fellow apprentices. He's polite. So it is a great honor to be able to present him with this, and I will give it to him in class next week. So, thank you.
I have the pleasure of presenting two recognitions, one at the state level and one at the national level. The North Carolina Community College system permits each of the 58 state community colleges to present an Academic Excellence Award. This is the community college system's highest academic honor. To be nominated, a student must be in a curriculum degree program, completing at least 12 semester hours, with at least a 3.25 grade point average. At RCC, the faculty nominates students for consideration, and our Student Awards Committee makes the selection. Several years ago, our faculty urged that the students who were nominated be recognized at this event, as well as the student who was ultimately chosen for the award. So I will name the folks who were nominated and ask them to please come forward to receive a certificate from Dr. Mark Kinlaw. Raina Sherez has been mentioned earlier. She was nominated, but she is unable to be here today. Landon Chavria, is Landon here? Jacob Helm, Sue Song, and James Watkins. Sue, congratulations for having been nominated. And now I will present to you the student who was selected, Philip Medeiros. Philip, please come forward. This award is presented at commencement in May. Philip will be receiving his associate degree on that day, May 13th. He's been able to balance his academic responsibilities in his program of study, along with an internship that he is completing at Rockingham County Government. He expects to pursue a career in a field similar to the program that he is completing now. So again, congratulate the students who were nominated and the student who was selected for the Academic Excellence Award, Philip Medeiros. The All USA Today Community College Academic Team for Scholarships is a national program sponsored by Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society, the Coca-Cola Foundation, the Coca-Cola Scholars Program, and the American Association of Community Colleges. To be nominated, a student must have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher, must have completed a specified number of credit hours, and must be on track to pursue and receive an associate degree or ultimately a bachelor's degree. Changes in the program permitted us and other participating schools to nominate 2 students for the college transfer track and 2 students for the workforce track. The RCC faculty nominate students and our Student Awards Committee makes the selections. The 2 students who were selected to represent RCC in this program for the college transfer track are Leah Duncan and Caitlin Warner. Would you both please come up? As they are standing on stage, I will introduce to you the 2 who were selected to represent the college in the workforce track, Philip Medeiros and Franklin White. To the 4 of you, we congratulate you on this achievement and are proud that you are representing RCC in this scholarship competition. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I've been itching to get up here. My name is Maggie Murray. I'm the Director of Student Engagement and Athletics here at the best community college in the world. And it being the best community college in the world, that means we have the best students in the world, right? Being in community college, there's a challenge in athletics and student life. We get a great group of students, and we only have them for a very short amount of time. So I love this ceremony because we get to honor these students that are here now, and this is their beginning of going on to do great things. So I'm so excited, and it's my honor and pleasure to present the final awards for our ceremony. Dr. Loudermilk is so patient with me. I called an audible, and I had one more recognition to do, so I'm going to do that first today. I'd like to invite the following SGA members to the stage: Angel Gonzalez, Anna Perez, Makoto Yamaguchi, Zane Prusha, and Cameron Stewart. As they're coming up here, come on. I know a couple couldn't be here today because they had to work, but they are going to receive the Marker Award. I'm so honored to work with our SGA members and appreciate their hard work and kindness every day. This new award is called the Marker Award because my SGA students have been so bold and bright this year. They've worked so hard, and they have made their mark at RCC. So, y'all, I want you to, you're going to take a marker, and I want that to help you remember to keep making your mark. Give it up for Anna and Cameron. Good work. Okay, the next 2 awards are for the Rookie of the Year in Student Government. This first student is receiving the Rookie of the Year award is strong in her ideas and creativity and is committed and willing to do whatever RCC needs. She's an RCC student ambassador, a member of the art club, the book club, and SGA. She also has revitalized the RCC Science Club and is organizing planting the garden outside of the Student Center. The first recipient of the Rookie of the Year award goes to Val Marsh. The second Rookie of the Year award goes to a student that could not be here today, Mariah Dudley. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Mariah. She is a student athlete, an RCC work-study student, and an SGA member. I've seen her develop and strengthen in her confidence and her leadership and her creativity. She's dependable and hardworking, and she has a pretty sweet connection with the Cat 5 band that was at our spring fling. So the second Rookie of the Year award goes to Mariah Dudley. The next two awards are for leadership in student government. This award winner is someone who has blossomed so much this year. She's been creative and hardworking for students and employees on our campus. She consistently was willing to do different things and encourage participation through the sharing of common interests. She created the RCC Book Club this year and has also led a strength and stretch class weekly this semester on Wednesdays. She has also volunteered just about every month at the Wentworth Food Market. I am so honored to call her an RCC Eagle and a recipient of this award. It's my extreme honor and pleasure to present the Student Government Leadership Award to Kylie Rieger. And she's interning with TSS running the camera. She's so busy. The last Student Government Leadership Award today, the next recipient of this award exhibits every characteristic that SGA embodies: professionalism, kindness, hard work, and willingness to serve others. She's been all of these things and more this year. She began her journey with SGA in the late spring of 2021. She was elected vice president of SGA for fall 2022 and quickly became a powerful presence on campus. She was then appointed SGA president in mid-fall and has since flourished as a leader amongst her peers. She leads weekly SGA meetings, monthly General Assembly meetings, attends Board of Trustees meetings, keeps the SGA officers in check, is a work-study student, and holds office hours in the SGA office. It is my extreme pleasure and honor to present the Student Government Leadership Award to my girl, Dayana Blatchley. Students are exciting. Being with students all the time is so exciting. Being with you here today in person is so exciting. Another exciting thing is to talk about our athletes and athletics here at RCC. I get to announce the Student Athletes of the Year awards, and I get to recognize our very first All-American Honorable Mention award for our volleyball player here at RCC. At first, I'm going to talk about our outstanding male student athlete. He could not be here today because he is visiting on a baseball trip the College of Charleston. The outstanding male student athlete is Jonathan Todd. I'm excited to recognize JT as he came to us in the fall of 2019. He and I have a really great story. In 2019, he was in my ACA class, and we went outside to play Ultimate Frisbee. It was very educational, and he was being really competitive and hustling, and he sprained his ankle. And that is not good for an athlete. But I will report that he did not break his ankle. If anything, it made him a better athlete, and he throws really hard now because he sprained his ankle in my ACA class. He's grown so much during his time at RCC. He continued to excel in the classroom and on the baseball field. He is soft-spoken but a fierce leader on the field. He has since worked hard in the weight room and fine-tuning his pitching. He's gotten offers from Michigan State, UNC Pembroke, Lander, Bluefield State, Western Carolina, and now I'm anticipating the College of Charleston. So the Male Student Athlete Award goes to Jonathan Todd. And the last award today is for Outstanding Female Student Athlete. I'm excited to share with you about our Student Athlete of the Year. She's a hard worker and is serious about her volleyball playing. I get intimidated of her competitive spirit on a daily basis. Throughout the season, her stats soared through the roof, and she excelled in the classroom. She has volunteered her time at our baseball games, and she videoed our cross-country celebration. She was one of the team captains on the team this year, helping successfully lead them to several victories. During the season of 17 matches, she had 173 kills and 176 digs. She was also named the NJCAA Division III All-American Honorable Mention in volleyball, and that was a first at RCC, a big deal. Please help me congratulate Sky Malasig. Thank you so much, and thank you, students. Dr. Kinlaw is gonna end our ceremony.
First, I'd like to congratulate all of our students. If you'll please give them another round of applause. And I want to remind students to please come down and get your pictures taken afterward. I do want to say that we're very fortunate here. We've got excellent students. You can just walk around campus and just get a feel for it. We've got very good students here, and we're very fortunate. I'm just very happy to be part of it. This is a time of year that we enjoy. It's a time of year that we get to see students awarded for their accomplishments, for their hard work, and it's always a fun part of the year for all of us that are part of their lives. And thank you, students, for allowing us to be part of your lives, for choosing our college to further your education. And certainly we wish you more success here or wherever you intend to go from here. I also want to thank our faculty and our staff for the hard work that you do each and every day to provide instruction for our students, but also for the support that they need while they're here. But thank you to all of you. Thank you to our families that joined us this afternoon to support our students, because without your support at home, they would not be successful. All of us that have gone to college, we know that it takes that support from home to make it all happen. So I just wanted to also thank you and really appreciate you coming out this afternoon. So with that, I'm going to close the ceremony, and it's just good to have everybody again in person to be able to enjoy seeing our students awarded. It's just good to be back together again. So thank you very much, and that concludes our ceremony for this afternoon.